He's born ready.
This is your theme, Jared.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it to us. My whole life, I've been asking myself one question. Why am I the way that I am? Why do I think and feel the way that I am? And I've looked to the stars today. I've always felt this really deep connection to nature, and I would worship the sun in order to gain perspective on my role in the universe. And I would have my friends try to point out to me, what they thought. In answer to this question, who am I? And how do I relate to the universe? And that brings up this next slide. I feel like really illustrates the first lesson that I learned along my journey of self-understanding, that if it hadn't been for this moment in my life, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. It was when I was a dog. And I found myself playing with my siblings who were human, and we would play this terrible game of hide-and-go-seek. And I was running around the house one day when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna eat the goldfish. So I scampered over and I jumped into the fish tank, and I realized at that point that it was like a excruciatingly painful game of in Aesop's fables, the old fable of like when the guy tries to reach into the jar of hazelnuts, and he grabs too many and he can't get out. Well, imagine jumping into a fish tank and you're larger than the lip of that fish tank, and you find yourself somehow in it, even though you were larger than the lip of that fish tank, and you're a dog. And I said to myself, how do I get out of this fucking situation? I thought about other animals in my life and who meant so much to me, and who, they served like a metaphor. Or I thought, if only I could jump. I was like, jump, Jared. just you gotta take this leap of, almost like you're, running like an obstacle race or something. Olympics, like, you gotta make this jump so that you can go to that next point in life and become who you're meant to be. And I've never presented anybody with this intimate portrait of myself until now. But this is me. After I took that leap into my evolution as a dog-cat man. And I'll tell you what, there's a really good deal for haircuts around the corner. That's what really drew me to San Francisco. You could just get, a haircut that just paved the way for a beautiful next step in my personal evolution. Was when I became a unclassifiable small child again. I realized that in order to become my true self, I had to let go of all boxes and definitions of what I thought I was, and I just decided to be my honest true self, and this was the expression that came out. So in conclusion, I would ask each of you to think really deeply about, like, what kind of musical instrument am I as portrayable on top of a layered cake? That answer to this riddle that has just confounded my existence since the beginning of time has been instrumental in my personal growth, in being able to come to this moment with you guys today. So thank you for sharing your
Yeah! How do you feel right now?
Whoa! All right, you guys, who's next?